Hey, congrats on everything going on with Barnyard Buffet. We love featuring you here on the show. Smelling good in here. What are you working on today?
Thank you, Joe. Good to be here. So actually, y'all called me, you had a cancellation this week, and I threw together a little bonus feature here. This is actually just something I love to cook for my family at home, my wife, my kids, parents, they all love it. We're doing shepherd's pie. So it's really complicated. We got a lot to do here. I've been browning this ground beef here in some olive oil. Once it gets pretty brown, you're gonna add, this is 2 carrots that I went ahead and minced with 4 cloves of garlic. And then this is 2 large white onions that I also minced.
Wow. So I have never made shepherd's pie, nor have I ever thought to myself, hey, I should make a shepherd's pie today. So maybe today is the catalyst for a shepherd's pie movement.
Today's the day, man. We've both been watching The Bear, so you got to get your culinary on.
Yeah, I've got 4 episodes left. No spoilers. I'm on season 2, 4 episodes left. The Bear, it's a show about a restaurant and all the things that go on behind the scenes and whatnot. So this is served at the restaurant, you said?
Like, not usually, but I think because of this, I'm going to have to put my money where my mouth is and make up a couple of batches. So if you check our Facebook in the next couple of days, I'll announce it and let everybody know what day we're going to serve it. I'm going to make some big batches.
Very cool. So like you said, you make this for your family, so you can watch this today and learn how to make it for yourselves, or you can watch it on, or you can come check it out. I was going to say, watch it on The Bear. That doesn't make sense. Or you can go to Barnyard Buffet if you watch the Facebook to see when that announcement is. So that sounds good. So we are on Tuesday. Saturday, high school football is starting Friday. College football is starting Saturday. And you guys have specials every day of the week, and especially during those football weekends.
Correct. Yes, sir. We have some awesome weekend specials. Every Friday night is steak, seafood, and gumbo. We do hand-carved sirloin in-house. All day Saturday, we have game day specials. So we do ribs, wings, and shrimp. We have 3 different kinds of buffalo wings. And then Sunday, we do a Southern style Thanksgiving. So it's like ham, turkey, dressing, all your favorite casseroles. We do dine-in buffets with unlimited portions. You can do a carry-out, make a plate, weigh it up, take it home. We'll do family packs, catering, whatever for your party. And then once these vegetables start to cook down a little bit and soften, I'm gonna jump to the next phase. I've got tomato paste here and a little bit of Worcestershire.
All right, so what's the plan for the rest of the show? So we're putting this all together in the first segment. What are we going to do in segments 2 and 3?
Right, it is complicated. So we're going to finish our mince here. Segment 2, we're going to make some delicious mashed potatoes real quick.
Okay.
And then at the end, we're going to put the meat in the bottom of a casserole dish, spread the potatoes across. We're going to bake it and maybe sprinkle a little fresh grated Parmesan across the top.
All right, my favorite cheese.
Yes.
Can't wait to see how this turns out, man. I haven't had shepherd's pie in a minute, so I'm looking forward to this. Check it out, Barnyard Buffet, their location in Saraland. So much going on. We'll continue to talk more about it throughout the show. JJ, thanks a lot.
Welcome back to Studio 10. We are with our good friend JJ from Barnyard Buffet, and we are making a shepherd's pie this morning. It smells delicious.
Well, thank you, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Of course, we're glad to have you guys. For folks who are just now tuning into the show, what have we done, and now what are we working on this morning?
Yeah, we have a whole lot going on. So I browned 2 pounds of ground beef, and then I softened. It was like minced carrots, garlic, and onions. And then what I did at the end of the last segment was I added 2 cups of red wine, like a Cabernet Sauvignon, like a dry red wine.
Yeah.
And right now I'm reducing it. So I'm just gonna let this keep cooking and stirring it until all that liquid disappears from the pan, basically.
Nice.
All that flavor is gonna cook into the meat. I also threw in tomato paste, Worcestershire, and some freshly chopped thyme and rosemary.
Yum.
Which really pops at the end.
Right,
and
for
then,
sure.
As soon as that red wine cooks off, I'm gonna add this 2 cups of homemade chicken stock, and I'm gonna do the same thing all over again, cook it down until it gets mostly dry again, like it's reduced. Then we'll switch it over to the pan and add our mashed potatoes. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick here.
Yep.
I've got 2 pounds of mashed potatoes that I've already peeled and cleaned and boiled. I've added salt and pepper here. I'm gonna throw in a half a stick of softened butter.
Yeah.
2 cups of freshly grated Parmesan.
I love watching people make like their recipes of mashed potatoes because everyone does it so differently.
Right?
And let me tell you, I have had your mashed potatoes before. They are delicious. I feel like a lot of people, especially here in the South, maybe forget to add like the cheese in it, or choose not to, which is totally fine. But something about that Parmesan mixed in and mashed into those potatoes is magical.
Parmesan is the best part to me, and like a lot of people down here will put milk or cream in their mashed potatoes, but I go this is the Gordon Ramsay method. He says egg yolks are what you really need for perfect texture.
So then do you have to cook them after?
No, they're all cooked. It's ready to go. Once that meat is done cooking, we're going to put it in a casserole dish and spread this over the top with a spatula, and then we're going to bake it for like half an hour till it browns on top.
Nice.
And then I'll probably throw a little more fresh Parmesan on top, and that's it.
You can't go wrong with fresh parm.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you chopping up the veggies. I just remember like shepherd's pie from school, and we were talking about this earlier, but the veggies were just always like whole, and it threw me off. So I appreciate like the meat and the veggies being minced down a lot, because I really just feel like it'll be a better thing for me.
Well, I appreciate you appreciating, because I got here super early to mince all those vegetables by hand this morning, and like Sarah was over there filming, and I'm shaking the table like mincing all my carrots.
It's fine. There's so much gratitude in our kitchen this morning for sure. While you're mixing that up, let's talk about Barnyard Buffet and what you guys have going on. What time do you open today?
We're open 11 to 7 during the week, and we were talking about weekend specials last time, so I wanted to mention that we also have a special every day of the week. So like Monday is those buttermilk chicken tenders that you missed last time.
I know, I missed it.
We're going to do it for you again.
They were gone before I could even get here, you guys. They were just all gone.
Everybody in here just like swarms.
But I did have the corn nuggets. The corn nuggets were delicious. Hey, I want to tell you, I went to the grocery store the other day, and I ran into a Studio 10 viewer, and they were like, I said, what are you doing here? She said she was from Wilmer, and she was in Saraland, and she said, we come here once a week to go to Barnyard. And so while we're in Barnyard, we just on the way back stopped by the grocery store, and she's like, we love it there. And I'm like, yes, I said, we love it too. They come on the show all the time. And she said she saw you guys on the show, and now they make it a weekly thing.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, how cool is that?
We have the coolest customers.
Really, it's the coolest stuff. So, all right, we will continue making the shepherd's pie right here on Studio 10. When we come back, we will piece it all together and throw it in the oven. JJ, thank you.
All right, it is time to put this shepherd's pie all together with JJ from Barnyard Buffet. JJ, tell the folks what we've done so far and what we're about to do.
Yes, sir. Perfect timing. So we browned meat and we browned some minced vegetables in it to soften them. We added a lot of things. We added some tomato paste, Worcestershire. We reduced 2 cups of like a real dry red wine, threw in some fresh chopped rosemary and thyme. And then once the wine boiled out of it, I added 2 cups of homemade chicken stock also, and it's been reducing. So it's just about to the part where when you move it, you don't see so much liquid in the bottom of the pan. That means it's reduced. Perfect timing here. I just cut my heat off. I'm going to transfer it over to the pan.
And again, unlike when Chelsea used to have shepherd's pie, you don't have whole carrots in there?
That's right. Hand
Raw
minced.
carrots.
Oh, carrot.
Hand minced, finely grated carrots. You can use a spatula, or honestly, if you got gloves, it's a little more efficient to use your hands.
And you do
just
have
make a
gloves
good
on,
little
just for
cover.
the
Yes,
folks
sir.
at home.
Correct. Clean ones. And then, you know, people like to get fancy, and they'll take their fork and draw little lines across it all the way.
Oh, okay.
So let me see if I can show you an example real quick. But before the break, Chelsea and I were talking about daily specials, and I totally trailed off and forgot what I was saying. So like, we do have a daily special every day of the week. Like Monday is buttermilk chicken tenders, Tuesday fried pork chops, Wednesday is spaghetti and Parmesan biscuits, and then Thursday we do country fried steak and pepper gravy.
How about that?
Yeah.
That sounds good, man. So
Appreciate
what
it.
day is today? Tuesday?
Today would be Tuesday. It's fried pork chop day.
All right.
So yeah, I would take my spatula and take my fork and draw some pretty little lines. I'm in a rush for TV, so I'm just going to show you the finished result real quick here.
Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, that does look pretty fancy, bro.
This is what we've got after we bake it. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. And then if you want, you can just take some of this fresh Parmesan cheese and sprinkle a little across
Who
the top.
wouldn't want that?
I know.
That's the good stuff right there. All right, so for the folks who have never been, where can they find Barnyard Buffet?
We're in Saraland on Highway 43 between Goodwill and Hardee's, and you can check us out online at our website, which is barnyardbuffet.com. We didn't mention yet, we do a breakfast buffet on the weekend, so every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10:30. We do a huge breakfast buffet you should check out. And we do carry out, we do dine-in buffets, we do catering and family packs. It's all on the website.
All right. Well, we'll have a link to that. You definitely want to give Barnyard Buffet a try, or your return business if you want to go and check them out once again. And keep your eye out if this is appetizing for you. You said you might put up on Facebook or social media or something a hint as to when they can get some shepherd's pie.
That's right. I'm going to have to do a chef special because we don't always serve this on the menu. This is more of like a personal recipe I serve at home, but brought my wife today and just wanted to do a little something special.
Cool stuff. All right. Sounds great. All the information about Barnyard Buffet is online. JJ, thanks as always.